Welcome to the 3K to Exotic Trade Up Challenge, where I started with initial budget of only $3,000 to trade my way up all the way until I get to my childhood dream car, the Lamborghini Gallardo. Currently, we are at the car number 10, which is this beautiful second generation Mercedes CLS 550. We were until we got in a car accident where this Mercedes got completely destroyed, and now we are here in Idaho, stuck. Not a bad place to get stuck, right? But in this video, I will give an update regarding this Mercedes situation, as well as what the next step is in the 3K to Exotic, or will there be the next step, as the loss of this Mercedes definitely puts us several steps behind in this journey to the Lambo. At this point, you probably know I did get in a car accident while visiting Washington and Idaho with the car number 8 that I intentionally brought all the way up here from Arizona to do a trade, which I did with the car number 10, the Mercedes CLS, beautiful car that is completely destroyed at this point. And I made a whole video, the previous episode, explaining, fully dedicated to this accident, explaining what exactly happened and how it happened and what to do next, which I am still trying to figure out. And in the midst of that, I decided to give a visit to what I consider my American hometown, Wallace, Idaho. Actually, I'm gonna have Young Red explain why this little town in northern Idaho with a population of less than 1,000 people, I consider my American hometown. I think you're gonna enjoy this.
Feels like we're dancing in the eye of the storm. Between the gray skies, blurred lines, waiting for the dawn. Forget about the outside, baby, for the first time I can finally breathe. Maybe this is our night, nothing but a storm, right? And now I take the lead.
Wallace, Idaho. This is actually where I moved first when I moved to the US. This is my American hometown. I love this little town so much. And it is very symbolic for me to start my van life, chapter of my life here in Wallace. It is my day one. I'm living in my van and I wanted to show you around a little bit. I absolutely love this little town. When I first moved here, I used to work at the local restaurant. It was a smoke barbecue saloon and it was lovely. The town only has about 800, maybe 900 people, but in the summertime it gets incredibly busy, super popular place. And today actually, apparently there's some kind of festival happening. I believe it's Blues Festival. I remember vividly my very first summer here, and this town had thousands of people for sure. I'm not gonna be able to be all day here, but while I'm here, while I'm passing through, I wanted to stop by and start my new life from here again. And this orange one is the house that I live in. I was renting a room in it. So many memories. I was paying $250 for a room in this 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. And it was pretty cool. It looks a little crappier than when I lived in it, but I guess that's okay. Still very lovely, still very cute. Post-accident report, you guys. Post-accident report. I'm kind of feeling like myself. Still in pain, but I need to, per my lawyer's advice, take some detailed pictures. But let me show you the car number 10, the poor car number 10. There she is. Check this out. There she is. Look at this. Oh, my little wire just hanging. Poor thing. The Mercedes star is just gone. Poor thing. Like, look at this. Absolutely obliterated. The front end, just awful. Wow. Like, look at this. My God. Poor thing. I only enjoyed this car for like literally altogether maybe a couple hours. That's it. Maybe put 50 miles on it. I don't know how, but not a single airbag was deployed. But there's glass everywhere here. Ooh, everywhere. Look at this windshield. Yeah, it's definitely not recoverable at this point. I mean, financially at least it wouldn't make sense to fix this, right? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm just so sad, you guys. I am so sad. Ugh. In fact, I am so sad. It hurts my ribs. Ugh. My God. Anyways, it's just life. We got beat down, but we have to move forward. Bye-bye, car number 10. After the heartbreaking accident with our car number 10, the Mercedes CLS 550, I needed a couple days to mentally recover. That's when my great friend Johnny took me to Wallace, Idaho in his cool old school Ram pickup truck. And the pickup truck is the only type of vehicle I felt safe to be riding in at the moment. Visiting my American hometown, catching up with my old friends, off-roading nearby in the mountains of Idaho, huckleberry picking, looking at the wildlife, and just fooling around like a kid. You guys check this out. Oh, nice. Oh, damn it. Every moment spent in Wallace, Idaho was very necessary and actually healing. And speaking of Johnny's pickup truck, it is something that I thought of a lot. And in order to move forward, I decided to bring back those $3,000 that we temporarily infused when we had to deal with the Land Cruiser's title. Do you guys remember that? So combining those $3,000 and everything that all of you were able to donate through GoFundMe project from the previous video, which at the time I'm recording this video is sitting at a little over $1,200 now. Incredible, incredible, you guys. Thank you so much for everyone who donated so we can keep moving forward in this challenge. Anyways, all funds combined with the infused $3,000 and the GoFundMe donations and the leftover budget before I got in an accident with the car number 10, we have a little less than $5,000 now. We can definitely work with this budget. Andrew, how you doing, man? Good meeting you. Thank you very much for meeting me here. All right, so you only had it for about 3 years, but at the same time you put only 1,000 miles on it. What do you think of the V10? Is it enjoyable to drive?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's got a lumber. I mean, on paper, when this engine first came out, it did make more power and torque than the Cummins.
Yeah. Okay, some surface level rust. This thing is so tall, so easy to see underneath. Man, there's so much room. They could have put V12 easily here.
Yeah, so I just got an oil change this morning.
Fresh oil change, huh? Original book, records. Nice, man. I love this. Nice. Because it's such a gas guzzler, is that why you haven't been driving it?
I bought it I have a big backyard, and
okay,
there's a lot of junk in the backyard.
So you bought it as a workhorse?
As a workhorse, yeah.
Oof, baby, this thing has some power. V10, baby, right? Probably I just burned half a gallon, right, with this one hit. Like an 8 mile per gallon kind of truck, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a number in mind that you would want to let this go for?
It's listed at 6,800. I could do low 6,000.
No, you gotta do better than that. Come on, I'm all the way from Arizona here. Come on. Is it?
5.
5.
I bought it for 5. Put 1,200 in tires.
Yeah.
3,200 in repairs. I'd let it go for 5.
Got it. Okay.
That's kind of what mine.
So I'm at 44. I have cash right now. I would do that. That was 3 years ago, man. You can't compare 3 years ago to right now. And 3 years ago, that was crazy prices for used cars. Are you kidding me? I'm at 44. I got cash right now. I'll give you cash right now. We'll make the deal right here. Is that okay? Let's do it, bro. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. 44. All right, man. Got a deal. Look at this. You sold it. Good job. Here you go. This Ram pickup truck is known as the Big Rig Dodge Ram, and since its debut back in 1994, you can still feel its impact throughout the Ram brand today. When these came out, people fell in love with them right away. They were versatile, they were powerful, and they were incredibly reliable, and still are. Every American city, big or small, you can still see them everywhere with different variations. That was another big, massive plus. They came with the inline 6, which was turbo diesel Cummins. They had a V8 gas-powered engine with a 5.9 liter V8, and this V10 makes 300 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque for 90s truck. These are incredibly delicious numbers in comparison to the most desirable version of this truck, the turbo diesel Cummins, which makes 215 horsepower and 440 pound-feet of torque. This is still better, but there's one thing, unfortunately, this thing lacks compared to the turbo diesel. It is the fuel efficiency, and that is why Cummins, unfortunately, when it comes to the values, wins. But nonetheless, I think we got a really good deal, and I think we got a really cool truck. This is the first, in fact, pickup truck in the 3K2 Exotic, and it is the very first V10 vehicle that we got so far in the 3K2 Exotic. Let's take a closer look now at our very first pickup truck in the 3K2 Exotic. Check this out, the V10 Magnum 2500. This thing is so incredibly long, it's ridiculous. It's like a boat when you drive in it, but nonetheless, there's some fun to it. But check this out, the condition of it, I mean, it's a truck, and at this point, this is a 27-year-old truck, so it will have some dings, which is not bad at all for its age. The paint, however, is pretty good. The tires are brand new. There's no leaks underneath, which is awesome, obviously. So it definitely gonna need some polish, which we're gonna have Magic Mike obviously show up once we get to Arizona. But overall condition of it for 27-year-old workhorse is not bad at all. There is some surface rust, which is not surprising, obviously, because I bought it in Idaho, so there's gonna be some of it for sure. But overall, there's no real rust, so that's pretty normal, especially for an old truck like this one. Yeah, look at this. Absolutely love the font from 90s when car makers used to use these kind of fonts. It's just so classy and elegant. On the inside, it's I mean, it's clean. I'm already packing for the road. 109, almost 109,000 miles. It looks pretty good. The bed is obviously a little abused, but for $4,400, what do you guys think? I think I got a pretty good deal. And in Phoenix, when we get back, I think this should be somewhat desirable. V10s are not super beloved by people because how guzzler it is, but nonetheless, it's such a powerful truck. It's a V10 after all, and it just looks so good. My God. This truck feels powerful. Honestly, it feels safe. And I need it after this accident, as I mentioned earlier, because it just happened a couple of days ago, and mentally, I'm not prepared yet to hit the road all in, but with this truck, it definitely feels mentally and psychologically at least a little easier. And yeah, it's a massive thing. It's way bigger than Johnny's for sure. Also, it's a V10, not the V8 like his, and I kind of love it. A V10, the very first V10 in the 3K exotic. How cool is that? And as I am driving through absolute gorgeous Idaho and Montana, you guys probably can see through the windows, it is very nice being inside of this truck because the windows are absolutely massive, glass everywhere all around, 360-degree, beautiful view. Anyways, as I'm driving through it, the imperious sitting position is absolutely wonderful. Yes, it is big old body on frame kind of old school truck, and it is what it is. It's not going to be any fun to drive it, but there's fun to it as you sit so up high enjoying the views and feeling safe, which is the priority for me at this point right now, traveling back to Arizona. The gas mileage is going to be atrocious. God dang it. Otherwise, this is a great one to travel back. And we'll see, maybe these trucks will have some popularity in Arizona because the Subaru is still not selling as of right now. So hopefully the workhorse V10 pickup truck gonna be easier to sell once we're back in Arizona. But for now, enjoy these views. Up in Montana this morning, and it was absolutely beautiful. The city of Butte, Montana to be precise. What a morning it was to wake up to. There's something so special about Montana. No state can compare to it. The moment you enter Montana, it doesn't matter either from the east side of it, from South or North Dakota, or from Idaho on the west, which is even more beautiful. Something changes about the skies of Montana. Maybe that's why it's called the Big Sky State. But nonetheless, the moment you enter it, the skyline becomes so much lower for whatever reason. It almost hugs you, and you just feel so free, so connected to the Mother Nature. And obviously Mother Nature of Montana is especially beautiful, especially with its national parks like Yellowstone and Glacier. I'm just hoping that one day I'm gonna be able to afford a nice, good, even a 5-acre mini ranch and just spend a few months out of here in Montana raising kids and having some cattle, playing with my kids, out and about in the prayer of Montana. Whew. Sounds so good. But nonetheless, this truck looks like it belongs here. Speaking of this truck and the enjoyment of this weather, I'm excited to get back home and then polish this truck and get it ready for sale. And then we have to take care of the car number 9, the Subaru Legacy, that hasn't been getting any hits. We got 25 gallons for $81.40. Not bad for a V10. I think I've been getting about 11-12 miles per gallon, keeping my RPM at 2,000 and going about 60 miles an hour while enjoying the beautiful nature of Montana State. Anyways, let's keep going. Every time you get on public roads, even if you're driving locally to like a grocery store or going to work, the moment you get behind the steering wheel and driving on public roads, it is never a safe place. And it is especially not a safe place when you're traveling far. But I'm in beautiful Utah currently, and there's something going on. The road, the freeway is completely blocked, and I had to go around, but I took some footage, and even from here you can see sitting on the arterial road that is parallel to the freeway, and from here you can see a very tragic accident right there, and it blocked the whole freeway going south, and it's literally the miles and miles of people waiting for this to get resolved. And I'm hoping driver of this semi truck is safe, and obviously there's police, there's fire trucks, there's emergency cars, and I'm just hoping he's safe and he can still breathe and enjoy life despite the fact that he got in a pretty bad and tragic accident. I mean, look at it's so beautiful. Check this out. It's just so beautiful, and getting to accident like that on a straight road even, I don't know how this happened, and I'm hoping he's fine or she is. It's hard to tell if the driver is fine, but now people are waiting, and it's miles and miles of traffic obviously until they get this truck sorted away, and hoping to help the driver if he needs some medical attention. But I'm just happy I wasn't too far from what happened, and my navigation led me to steer away and take the arterial road that I'm in right now. And I just wanted to film it for you guys to remind how precious the life is, and your life can end just like that, instantaneously. And me just being nowhere near a similar situation. I'm just, praise Lord, I'm not in this kind of accident, but still, you know, I was just in a car accident, and just another reminder why we must be careful and always be okay with the fact that we are stepping in the dangerous zone every time we are behind the steering wheel. Anyways, let's get home safely now. Just made it home, finally. This drive definitely wasn't good on my body. Whew, I need to recover now. But the truck did really good. Truck made it all the way to Arizona from Idaho, the famous potatoes. Anyways, I'm gonna take a rest, and then we have to take care of this big baby, the big rig baby. She's looking fine. The V10 is awesome. It was actually a really smooth, most importantly safe ride for me to get back to Arizona. Mentally I felt really good driving this, especially after seeing that big semi truck flipped on its side. I was just grateful that I was driving such a big, massive truck. I'm about to share with you the act of human kindness beyond something I personally experienced. I'm excited to share that. But before I do so, I just want to take a moment to appreciate all of you again. Under the previous video, which was the accident explaining video, I received an overwhelming amount of wonderful and beautiful and heartwarming comments. I appreciate you so much, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who were able to donate, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who couldn't, please don't worry, there was no pressure. I'm just blown away by all of the support and love, you guys. Thank you so much for being here, especially, you know, when I am down because of this accident. But nonetheless, now I slept for 2 days recovering. I feel a little better. I'm pretty sure you can tell I'm still dealing with pain, but going through all of this with you guys, it's been so wonderful because you guys been distracting me. So because of that, I kept thinking about how can I move forward, and obviously now we are moving forward. And the next step that we're doing in order to move forward is that act of human kindness that I'm about to share. But as token of my appreciation, what I want to do for you guys is is to invite you to my community that I've been building. I had this vision for this community since last year, honestly. And slowly but surely, on and off, I've been building it, but I've been doing it on my own. So now I want to bring you all together. So the moment this video goes live, for the next 48 hours, I'm gonna open the access to this community. The link to it is in the description. It's based on school.com, co-owned by Alex Hormozi. Some of you might know him. This guy is incredible, incredibly smart, successful. So he built this community, and I think it's a great one. And I know some of you recommended like a Patreon or Discord, but those are really hard, really tough for me to come around, and kind of hard for all of us to communicate. On school.com, we're gonna be able to do Zooms, besides the video courses that I'm building. Again, for the next 48 hours, this is a free access to all of you. That's my token of appreciation. It does cost me money to even have that community, with the fee monthly that they charge, some other subscriptions that I have in order to run this community, and then some other things that I have to implement still. So anyways, the point is I'm still building it, and I need your help to decide where we should go with this. My vision was to bring car people together in one spot, where not only we can talk cars, everything cars, but also build friendships. Older I'm getting, I'm realizing how hard it is to make friends, because the proximity is not there. Where I'm not in high school anymore, I don't go to college anymore, where it's way easier to make friends. As you enter the adulthood, you're on your own. So building friends, making connections becomes tougher older you get. So that was the point of this community. That was the vision for me. So now I want all of you guys who are watching, especially those who watch my videos in the first 48 hours, please go in. Again, the link to it is in the description. Please come in, show up, post something, introduce yourself, and give me some advice. There is a video course that I started that I still need to finish. Maybe give me some guidance on how I can improve, so I can be value to you. And further down the line, we're going to be able to connect via Zoom and even in-person meetups as well. That's my vision. So anyways, that's my token of appreciation to you guys for watching and supporting and for being here. Go enter the community, because it's gonna be wonderful. And now for the act of kindness, human kindness that I mentioned, we have to go back to California. Let's do that. Magic Mike, what are you doing, Magic Mike? Magic Mike.
Hello, Red.
Hello. So he is helping me because I got in a car accident, and he just came by, right? Hey, why are you doing this, Magic Mike?
I'm helping you out, Red. You're a great guy.
Magic Mike, by the way, people were really worried about you. They saw you in the last episode. And even though you were extremely positive and grateful, people still felt like you were going through something.
Oh, I looked a little tired.
A little tired, yeah. He's being a little humble, but
Yes.
he is completely different now. Are you?
Wow, this is the best I've felt in so long. I feel stable. I feel healthy, emotionally healthy.
Beautiful. We love hearing that, man. Thank you so much for
thank you,
helping
sir.
me. Now I am going through some tough times, so we appreciate you.
Well, we all take care of one another. That's the whole idea.
I love it, man. Thank you.
That's children. Yep.
Thanks so much. Yo, man. Pleasure meeting you, Brendan. All right, guys, we are back in California. California is always nice to us, and specifically this time, it's the most generous time to me because we have something and someone special doing something incredibly kind and generous. Brendan, the owner of this cool SC430. Brendan, say hi.
What's going on, guys?
So a lot of you helped me, you guys, and which I'm still super grateful and always be. But Brandon here also offered his help, and his help is for me to fly to California. We're in LA area to pick up this car. He also a car enthusiast, a car flipper, right, Brendan?
Oh yeah, man. For the last 3 years now, I want to say I've bought and sold a lot of cars, and more recently, especially during the summer, I've made a lot of money, and now I can get more and more cars and make more money. And I saw that Red had gotten into a car accident, so I felt bad. I wanted to help him out because I love his videos, and you know, I don't want him to be stuck without being able to make content.
Bro, I appreciate. How long you been watching my content, by the way?
I want to say since like November, December.
That's literally when we launched the challenge. How crazy is this? From the beginning, bro, I appreciate you for supporting. But then he offered, like most of you saw what happened to the car number 10 in the 3K Exotic, right? The poor CLS got completely obliterated. But then he gracefully reached out to me after finding out what happened to the car number 10. And obviously we were out of the budget after that point, right? And he's like, dude, I also car flip. I support you, man. Take one of my cars that I'm flipping. Just when you flip it, give me my principal back, whatever I'm into it. And then he generously offered me to keep the 100% profits. But I said, no, I can't take that. You're just too kind to me. What I offered back to him said, hey, I'm gladly going to take this, obviously. I cannot refuse this. This is going to be such a big help and bump in the 3K to Exotic challenge because whatever we sell for, we're still going to be in the positive, right? But then I said, I'll give you half of the profits. So I'll pay you back whatever you're into it, obviously, right? But then whatever we make after I flip it, we're going to split. And he said,
yeah. I mean, she's not perfect. I wanted to give you like the opportunity to make some content out of the car. So when it gets back home to Arizona, you can, you know, have Magic Mike do his thing.
Mike.
You know, buff.
We're gonna have Magic Mike buffing this out, making it shiny and beautiful. And this car is, well, I don't know a lot about Japanese cars. A lot of you gave me some, you know, shit, let's put it that way, for flipping very risky European cars. But Brendan here specializes on Japanese cars like the Lexus, like the one car very special behind us, which we'll get there. But tell me about the SC specifically, Brendan. Why these cars hold a value and why they are so lucrative when it comes to flipping these.
Well, I was gonna say at first, I'll be honest, I think this car is a little ugly, at least from the front. But I mean, if you look past that, these are very solid cars. The V8 engine in these, they're in the LS430. I believe a similar variant was in the Tundra. Like hundreds of thousands of miles, no problem. Same goes for the transmission.
It's a Toyota product. Obviously, it's going to be incredibly reliable. And that is why I think on secondary market, these hold value and have demand. But I'm surprised because the SC400, which has the same engine as the Mark IV Supra, you can buy them for like 5-6 grand.
For higher mileage ones,
Yes, but for whatever reason, higher mileage of SC430 hold the value. Like, and I've seen that, but I just didn't realize that these getting so much interest now, 20-something years later, which is incredible. Anyway, this is a beautiful color. It's like a dark green forest with a peanut interior, right, or whatever it is. It's this brown, beautiful interior. So I'm super grateful, man. And also, Brendan is only 21. He's only 21. When did you make your first flip?
So the first car I ever bought, I was 17. My intentions were to flip it. I ended up keeping the car because it didn't really work out, and I ended up liking the car.
What was it?
It was a 1997 SL600.
So it's a V12 R129, which is fine example of that car is right behind. We'll get there. But then, what was your actual flip?
So my first actual flip, I flew to Ohio to buy another R129. It was, it had like a little over 100,000 miles, and it had the very desirable panoramic hardtop. It's like a full glass roof. So that's like the biggest reason why I wanted to go out there and get it. And I flew there. It was an older guy. He was a nice guy. He took good care of it. And I drove over 2,000 miles back home by myself.
That's crazy. How old were you?
I was 18.
Imagine being 18 years old, flying to the state where you've never been, right? We're in California. He flew to Ohio to pick up those cars, dealing with the seller. That's your first flip. Like, imagine how nervous you have to be. Just mental to go through so many obstacles, but still, you bought the car, you drove it back, right? And then you flipped it. How much did you make?
I think about 1,500, something like that.
That's incredible. That's just so incredible. So this is what exactly I'm doing and showing you guys within the 3K to Exotic. I'm flying to all these different places, driving or flying, right? Like I'm flying here to pick up the SC that Brendan gracefully given us to flip, and then keep the profits, half of the profits within the challenge. But he did that at 18 years old, bro. You're gonna be so far in life.
That's the goal,
Like when
man.
you get to my, that's good for you. Now, speaking of Lexuses, so this is his inventory, his and his good friend Austin, so these are youngsters in their early 20s doing some incredible things. We're gonna go over inventory real quick. So this is Austin, you guys, say hi.
Hi everyone.
Yes. So Austin and Brandon specialize in early Japanese Lexuses for the most part, as I can tell. So they have 3 of LS 430s. 3. In 2 sentences or 3 sentences, tell me, you guys, why this generation of LS? Why the 430 you guys specialize on?
There's no better luxury car bang for your buck than these. You can get these for in your mid-teens, air suspension, refrigerator, rear view mirror, radar cruise control, massaging seats, heated and cooled seats. You can't find anything else for the price from that era. And they're ultra reliable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is apparently the best generation of LS for reliability. But why are they so desirable? Is that the reason why?
Pretty much. And I mean, they're just really nice cars. I mean, the perforated leather, all the features.
Well, yeah, like any Lexus LS, they're obviously incredibly luxurious and nice and plush. But for whatever reason, which I never thought about it, the LS 460, the next generation of this LS, is actually can find it for cheaper than the LS. And apparently, guys told me the next generation had quite a few issues, both mechanically and electronically, correct?
Yeah. I mean, are they bad cars? No. Are they better than the 430? Also.
Yeah, and that is why on secondary market, 430s valued more than 460. Is that correct?
Yep.
So they specialize on these cars. If one of you interested, come and pick up the Southern California owned LS 430. These are going to be your guys for it, and you guys can connect with them. I'm going to link their Instagram, both of their Instagrams, in the description below. Go check them out. Go ask for help, you guys. If you're into car flipping, they know so much. In some areas, they know a lot more than I do, which I'm learning from them, just spending this morning and this afternoon with them. So another thing which I mentioned earlier about the community that I want to launch and revive and bring all of you guys together, 48 hours. You got 48 hours from watching this video right now to go and get into that community for free. So I'm gonna have both of them in the community. If you guys want to connect with them, have any questions, cars and flipping and Lexus specifically, you guys can connect with them. They're gonna be right there. But we have one German example of a fine car here, and that is the R129 SL600, which was Brandon's very first flip. Now,
not this specific one, but
not
the
this
same
specific,
car,
but
yeah.
he just picked this one up very recently.
Last week, yeah.
And I didn't know they were in such high demand and they're such special cars. This is a V12. Look, check out this example of the V12 R129. So where'd you go to pick this one up?
I went to Colorado. He lived in Pueblo. I flew into Denver, and then I Ubered. We met halfway at a bank. But
that is incredible. So he flew all the way to Colorado to pick this one up, and I'm gonna have Austin and Brendan to put this beautiful hood in the mechanical mode, right? Look at this beautiful V12 and how tall the hood stands. Modern cars are not built this way. So what is so special about the SL600? Why they retain value so well?
I mean, do I have to explain?
So it's not just the fact that it's V12, it's actually very robust and reliable V12, isn't it?
There's been a lot of these cars seeing up to 200,000 miles. This engine was in a lot of the 90s Mercedes, the SL, S-Class, CL. I think there's a few other models, and it's also known because it's the legendary Pagani Zonda V12 engine.
That's right. This was in Pagani Zonda, you guys. The same engine. Now you can find it in the SL600, but these are now becoming very sought after. So a lot of collectors actually after them. And this would be a pretty good collector example. It only got how many miles?
58.
So 58,000 miles for a 27-year-old car, right?
27, yeah.
Yeah, 27-year-old SL500. It's right here in front of us.
600, yeah.
SL600, yes. What is your projected profits on this, you think? Like how much would you like to make on this?
Well, I bought it for 15.8, and then after travel expenses, I'm low 16s. I don't know the exact number, but I've already gotten some offers in the low 20s, and I have it listed for 25. So I'm hoping to make around 5,000 on it. Yeah.
It's in a matter of 3-4 days. all of you. How much time it took you to get this car here, sell ready? Like how many days?
To get home, let's see, I got there Wednesday morning and I got home Thursday night, and then Friday I cleaned it up.
In a few days, he's gonna make like probably 4,000 or 5,000 at 21 years old, driving a cool car all the way from Colorado. How cool is that? Go connect with this guy, you guys. Go connect with this guy with any help when it comes to car flipping. I'm glad it's not just me. You guys can ask questions now. These fellas gonna be right there at your proximity to ask questions. But what I wanna say, you guys, incredible what you guys doing, both of you. Brandon, just amazing. I appreciate you again so much for giving me this opportunity to get back on my feet after getting, into accident. And I want to thank you guys for keep supporting me, and go show love to these wonderful guys who this gesture that they're doing for me, for us to keep moving in these challenges. I'm speechless. See, I'm stuttering a little bit. I'm just super grateful, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm excited to get the SC430 now. The car number 12 in the 3-Guide to Exotic, with generosity of these young people. And thank you guys, truly.
Yeah, of course, man.
This is gonna be great. Let's try this cute little thing. All right, guys, let's check out the SC430. Look at this, what a cool, nice. Let's put the top down. After all, we're in beautiful California, right? Oh, yes. Check this out, you guys. Check this out. Oh, the California sun feels so much better right now compared to Arizona. All right, the top is down, boys. Thank you so much. Check this out, you guys. I'm ready to roll. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful car that we brought with the help of Brandon into 3K to Exotic. You guys. Wow. This is just such a perfect California car. It is ridiculous. And the way I got it, you guys, I'm just still speechless. So many of you reached out with so much help and support and love, and then one of you, Brandon specifically, decided to offer me this car so I can keep going in this challenge. I'm thankful. Thank you, guys. Go show him some love. He deserves it, absolutely deserves it. It's incredible what he did for me and for all of us to keep the challenge going, you guys. This is incredible. Wow, I'm just so grateful. What a cool car as well. The SC430, especially in this color, this beautiful color. The interior is absolutely beautiful. And no matter how much of the profit we can get for this, it's all gonna be almost with no effort, because obviously I didn't have to put any of my own money into it. As long as I can get him money back, whatever he's into it, his principal, then the profits will just be splitting. Or he even said, you can keep all the profits if I don't make as much once I sell. But he kind of is giving me the autonomy of as far as the profits go on this car, which is awesome, right? Anyways, let's get back to Phoenix and continue with this challenge. Humans are fascinating creatures. On their own, they cannot accomplish as much. However, when they come together, many impossible things become a reality. This challenge at this point would not be a reality without all of you, with no exception, watching, supporting, and now directly participating. Therefore, I'm even more excited to bring as many of you together as possible, all in one place. Don't forget to click the link below to join the up and coming community. As always, I'm grateful that you're here. See you in the next one.